Neon White is quite unlike anything you've played this year. At first glance, it's a slick first-person platformer set in what looks and sounds like what I imagine the inside of a Dreamcast is like. But before long, it morphs into a super challenging FPS, one that demands you chain together strings of special moves, perfectly judged leaps of faith, and expertly placed shots in an effort to chase the highest scores and cleanse heaven of the demons that have snuck in. It's unbelievably fast and demands your constant attention, but memorizing each level's tricks and shortcuts and obtaining the ace rank is pure gaming nirvana. The Quarry doesn't stray from the tradition of sweltering summer slashers, introducing the player to an unseasonably attractive cast of characters unaware that their night is about to take a terrifying turn. The game's developer, Supermassive Games, has named it as a spiritual successor to Until Dawn. The sheer number and the intricacy of the possible paths will tempt you back to see what happens if you choose a different course of action. The Quarry is not one to miss. 2022 is Kirby's 30th anniversary, but it's never really felt like any one Kirby game has elevated the character and his series to the status of Mario, Metroid, or Zelda. Kirby and the Forgotten Land should be that title though. It deserves to do for Kirby what Super Mario 64 did for Nintendo's mascot, and what Ocarina of Time achieved for Link's adventures across Hyrule. It's that good, that accomplished, that slick, and gosh darn spectacular, and represents a near essential addition to any Switch collection, regardless of your usual tastes in games. Maybe the best thing to say about this magnificent game is that even after tens of hours spent in the lands between, hundreds perhaps, you won't have stopped thinking about it. Your mind will keep drifting back to the locked doors yet to be opened, the unmarked portions of the map not yet explored, and the bosses that are still waiting to be conquered. Elden Ring is a constantly surprising adventure that has taken From Software's tried and tested formula to delirious new heights. One of the best video games of the last decade, and an absolutely essential release. OlliOlli World is a vibrant, mindful, colours-popping skateboard delight, where your challenge is to skate your way to Nirvana by taking off tasks set by your crew across a series of courses. Unlike others in the genre, such as the Tony Hawk or skate games, you don't need to sweat the techniques as you push your skills to the next level, as the real aim of the game is to achieve a zen-like state of flow. OlliOlli World's sleek, satisfying gameplay coupled with the luscious graphics and sounds makes for the wildest, weirdest, and friendliest sports game you'll play in 2022. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga feels like the culmination of decades of work developers TT Games have put into the LEGO Star Wars franchise. Every aspect is built with passion and love for both the story and the studs, whether that's flying the Millennium Falcon through a crashed Star Destroyer on Jakku, or lingering around an area on Kashyyyk for a little too long as the monologuing hologram of Palpatine realizes he needs to update his voicemail to say Emperor. LEGO Star Wars lets you run around as Yaddle alongside General Grievous, and in all honesty, that's all we've ever wanted. Please Fix the Road is pretty much what it's like to be a main character in one of those shorts that are often better than the Pixar film you've booked to see. Your task is to direct cars, boats, trains, and so on to their destination on a little gridded square of land. You can destroy bits of terrain, put bits down, duplicate the terrain, but you only have a set number of actions in order to solve the puzzle. Please Fix the Road makes you think that you're a beleaguered and slightly bored god being tasked by a larger, more important god to put these roads back together and look after the world. Tunic is a puzzle box of a world filled with constant mystery, surprise, and revelation. It's a truly astonishing piece of work. It's a lovingly made tribute to classic adventure games that still manages to offer its own clever twists on the well-established formula to create an inspired metagame of interconnected puzzles hiding one larger conundrum. If you can resist the urge to check your phone for help whenever you get stuck, the joy of slowly cracking apart its intricate code is sublimely rewarding. Pokémon Legends Arceus is a game to love. Its open areas filled with Pokémon are a joy to delve into and will eat up hours of your time in what feels like mere minutes. The heavy borrowing of Zelda elements doesn't detract from its identity as a Pokémon game, proving that change doesn't hurt the beloved franchise one bit. Then you've got the visual style, the gorgeous music, and the joy of filling up a Pokédex in a world that truly suits exploration. Pokémon Legends Arceus has taken the series to a whole new level. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is truly a love letter to a classic era of arcade gaming when belt-scrolling beat-em-ups crunched pocket change like nobody's business. It's more than mere nostalgia dressed up in some 21st century pixel art though. It quite brilliantly modernizes the formula, incorporating online functionality and quality of life features that make this a package not to be missed. With Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, hours of playtime feel like minutes. The hack and slash action is sumptuous with plenty of characters and playstyles to choose from. The levels of choice are remarkable, adding plenty of replay value. Fire Emblem fans won't want to miss this gem, and newcomers who would otherwise be put off by the core series' tactical gameplay are all set for a grand adventure. Horizon Forbidden West is, to put it simply, an absolutely stunning adventure. It feels great to once again play as Aloy and explore an apocalyptic future filled with incredible machines and ancient ruins. The world is so huge, you'll never find yourself without something new to do. There are hours upon hours of content to enjoy here, and it's another single-player hit for PlayStation.